H.O.G.
Cheddar. Hey. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you're gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you're gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, black, black. It's black, 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 black. Yeah. Discrimination and hating got put through all that. Big dog, CEO, I wear all hats. Never lied to you once, I spit all facts. That was our people sprayed with the water hose. That was our women raped and then called hoes. How I'm done, my ancestor taught your child to read. Not to mention all the resources we created. Why they didn't want to see black families together. Would it be too strong with two parents at home? Young nigga better listen to this pimpin'. Don't you ever let the police get you slippin'. Fuck playing with guns, educate yourself. Now lead your son. You gon' treat your lady right if you respect your mom. Otherwise, treat the opposition how it comes. You're only a slave if you think you one, nigga. Yeah. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, black, black. It's black, black, cheddar, black. Hey, I'm just a king from the south. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Hey, black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face, but put a knife to your spine. You can do the same thing. Hey, count up one time, man. It's my birthday.
It's black. It's black.
I know what time it is. November the 4th, Friday.
It's black.
Very special occasion tonight. You already know what time it is. Big H.O.G. shit. I'm your host, H.O.G. Cheddar.
Yep.
And CEO got it in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
What's my nickname? I mean, what's the slogan?
Mister. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the financial big king shit. You know what I'm saying? The big special 38
special.
38 special. Like, you know what I'm saying? Financially in the motherfucking building, man. Big shout out to my boy, Big Born Beast Gun Life stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
What's up in your cup, sir?
Got that Remy Martin.
Okay. Oh yeah. Some fine to sit.
Yeah, just
Hey, it's a blessing, ain't it?
From the River Nile.
Hey, it's a blessing, ain't it, bro?
Yes, sir. You know it.
How you feeling today? Good?
Yeah. Tapping in from the suite.
Right.
We got a PPP.
You
got a PPP.
Yeah, we finna PPP it though.
PPP.
So look, you know what time it is. It's a special day today. It's the H.O.G. host, CEO, God H.O. Cheddar, and the birthday boy financial lead, man. We doing the PPP, and it's a special way we're gonna do it tonight. You know what I'm saying?
We doing the special? What we doing?
No, we ain't doing the special. This is just a special occasion tonight. So it's gonna feel a little different. So let them pull up.
Oh yeah, then we're gonna get together.
Let them pull up. Let them.
gotta pull up.
Ah, okay, you good. He got his cup full. He's pouring for the lady. Shout out to Ryan in the building, you know what I'm saying, out there making sure our brother have a good time for his birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
We'll talk about the trip and the road trip and all that and what's going on this whole weekend. A very exciting weekend. So
how many blowouts he had, all that. We about to talk to.
Stop at some truck stops and hit the tree. All right, let's get it one time for the 3 P's, man. You know what time it is. Hogs and Hoggets is 3 things you got to do to stay hog, and there's stay prayed up.
Stay papered up.
It's stay pulled up, man.
And the boy, pray, paper, and fold, man. 3A special. 3A special, man.
All right.
Let me taste it.
How does it feel, bro, to be, to live this long and, you know what I mean?
Man, it's a blessing.
Look at that face over there.
I can't
She can't hit the tree or the drink.
I can't describe it no other way. You know, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed beyond measure, man.
That's what's
Uh,
up. So
where I grew up at, y'all know, man. We had short life expectancies, man.
right. We're gonna get into that too. So to kick it off, you know what I'm saying? How was the road trip? We know it's your birthday, it's a very special weekend. You got some stuff planned up. So to kick it off, how was the road trip?
Oh, the road trip was cool, man. We left the crib, went to Nashville, slept over in Nashville, had dinner out there that was straight, you know. Uh, and then she got up this morning and did the last little 8 hours into
Sheesh.
into Fayetteville. And yeah, it was cool, man. Don't
Nah.
traffic was nuts for like an hour and a half, like
Yeah.
just straight, bro. Like stop, go. Like I was like, bro,
A little bit of German traffic,
yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Style. They caught in that style.
So you were smashing down through there. Well, we happy you made it down there safe and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you were pushing it. Cause you called me yesterday and was like, shit, I'm in Nashville. I'm like, God damn. Boy, race car driving, ain't it?
no, man.
Yeah.
So
That
man,
man,
hopping into, you know what I'm saying, the celebration. We celebrating off the top because we popping peas off the top, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Celebrating off the top, you know what I'm saying? But we finna get into like, conversing, you know what I'm saying, about who Mr. Financial Elite is, you know what I'm saying? What Born Beast Gun Life about, you know what I'm saying? Just the insights and the personal shit that people might not know, you know what I'm saying, outside of what you do here on the H.O.G podcast show. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And we really want to let you know we appreciate you know what I'm saying, everything you bring to the table, man. How you be getting on this bitch cussing and shit 1,005 times,
yeah.
but still getting a good message across,
Cut niggas off and shit.
Listen,
apologetic, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
listen.
Listen, yeah. Listen.
Right.
Listen.
Make sure you straight, sis. I know he good though.
What y'all fail to understand here?
You understand me? You feel what I'm saying? But let's take it back to the beginning of Mr. Lee, you know what I'm saying? You
When he
know,
had the waves, that boy had waves too.
let's take it back to
Oh,
so
Young Usher.
from everybody that's been watching the podcast show, I know we didn't express this a couple times that everybody that's on the line is like some part of Memphis, you know what I'm saying? And with you being a part of North Memphis, you know what I'm saying, and it being how it was down there coming up and stuff like that. What tell us what was it like growing up in that part of Memphis?
You know what, Toe? To be honest, I had to leave Memphis to truly understand how bad Memphis was.
Yeah.
The whole time I was in it, bro, it didn't seem like that. The whole time, all 18 years of my life that I was there, it didn't seem like it was that bad, man. Yeah, you lost a guy here or there, it was a shooting here or there, at a football game, maybe at the school,
Mhm.
first day somebody gonna have a gun, okay, but bro, like what it's like when you get outside of it and look inside is nuts, man.
Mm.
And like I grew up, we was in Hollywood. That was where my father's mother stayed.
Mhm.
Grew up over there on Standards, man. We used to run up and down them streets. And you know, when I was born, we moved. We lived in Evergreen, and then I can't even remember how long after we lived in Evergreen, we moved to Hyde Park.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, my dad stay at their house right now. And then my grandma was in Smoky City, man.
What's up,
So
Tiny?
Shout out Tiny, what's up? Hogs and Hoggets in the
appreciate you
motherfucking
coming through.
building.
So I was all over the north is where I really grew up at, bro. And then like we ended up, in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I went to Raleigh Egypt. I went to the Bay High for a year and some change. Yeah, it everything North Memphis, bro. Everything North Memphis, man.
Right. So you know, I got my horn.
Oh, that
Y'all
shit
know
had
what
a double horn on that motherfucker.
Yeah, we got to shoot them bitches off tonight. It's a special occasion, man. Y'all
That
know what's
motherfucker
going on.
on burst.
The H.O.G podcast show, Mr. Financial Leader, Big 3-8 special tonight, baby. So we got to hit them horns. But so okay, growing up in North Memphis was, difficult, you know what I'm saying? And you tend to make it through that situation, and you made some decisions early in your life after leaving North Memphis with going into the military, right? So
Mm,
out of
I
everything,
got I got a question, Joe. To just not to throw it in there before you do that.
yeah.
How was it? How was your mom? I mean,
Mm.
how influential was your mom during your teenage years? Because you know that's the years that make or break you. That'll make sure you don't make it to that 18.
so my mom was, man, very powerful. Is very powerful. I won't even say was. Is very powerful.
Mhm.
Like her influence has always stuck with me. Even as a grown man, when I deal with grown people today, it's a certain caution, a certain level of respect and mannerisms that will never leave me because of my mother, man.
Tiny said, "Happy birthday."
Thank you.
Shout out, Tiny. The boy said, appreciate you. Yeah, so evidently that sounded like she was on your ad, Lee.
You know it. You know it.
Could that be the situation?
You
She was
know
on
it.
your ad.
You know it all the time, man.
That's a good
All
thing. She
the time.
definitely did a good job. Shout out to Miss Beverly, man, for the hard work.
Shout out.
Hard work and dedication.
Don't you got a cash app? We gonna throw that motherfucker on the
Yeah,
screen.
what's your cash out, brother? So we can put it up there for the people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tapping in, y'all make sure y'all show some birthday love to the birthday guy, Mr. Lee Financial.
Oh, it's Born Beast 901.
What'd you say?
Born Beast 901.
Yep. So
Okay,
gotta
okay.
go tap that motherfucker in, you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
Yep. My boy's celebrating the 3A special tonight. So y'all send at least $1 each year, you know what I'm saying? $38 per person, please. Now we ain't begging for nothing, asking for nothing, but it is we're just putting it out there, man. Yeah, but hey, so we're coming up. So, Miss Beverly was on your behind, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to make sure that you was on your P's and Q's and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And not so long after that, you know what I'm saying, you made other decisions on your own from a personal aspect. So you know, going into that army side of things, out of everything that you could have did, why choose the army?
Can I ask a question before that?
Cool.
I keep doing it. Okay, sticking with what he said. We're just gonna stick with what he said. Answer that, and then how much did your mother and your grandmother have influence on that decision?
Okay. So the army, man, I had a good recruiter. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had a good recruiter, man.
Mm.
I had a good recruiter. Like, I won't even lie to you. Like, he got he got me the top. He got me the best program to come back home, be in the Army Reserves, and go to school.
What
And
what age was that?
that was at 17.
17? Yeah.
Yeah. So the goal was to go, the goal was to go to college, and I had the opportunity, but the money was the thing. And so when he put that package together, it was an awesome package. I was gonna have tuition reassistance. I was gonna have student loan repayments. I was gonna have a little small stipend I was gonna be getting every month. Um, just had to go to basic training, complete basic training, go to AIT, complete that. And I ended up going, I did basic training before my senior year in high school. And then before all of that,
That Douglas Edwards. Okay.
Douglas said, "Enjoy your birthday weekend, boss."
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, Diana Morris said, "Hey, we was on that ass."
Yes,
I'm sure.
indeed. She was too.
I'm sure. Then Rick said, "Have a good show, guys." That's my boy Rick. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Rick.
Shout out, Rick. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Y'all know what time it is. H.O.G podcast show. Make sure you hit the like, share, comment, and also the notification bell to get all the H.O.G content, man. We kick back with the brother today for the big birthday shit. So yeah, answering that question, you answered the first part of it, I think.
Yep.
Did, did
so
you
so the long story short, to finish that was, I got a girl pregnant. I was in senior high school, got a girl pregnant, and I, instead of staying in the reserves, I went active. So that was how that ended. Didn't go to college. Um, Ended up on active duty. Ended up in Germany.
okay?
Um, how my mom and my grandmother played a role or influence. My mom just supported, all my decisions, and like at the same time, I feel like had I stayed out and tried to stay in the reserve, my mom was going to do too much to try to help me with school. And like thinking about it, looking back, bro, I wasn't ready to go to college at 18. You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna fuck up a lot of money. That's what I was gonna do. And so I'm glad I made the decision I made.
That's what's up. Big dog shit, big dog move. So how did the army what did going to the army teach you?
That's a deep question.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
And
could
uh,
be
you can
neither here
answer it
nor
from
there.
all angles. I answer it from all angles, however you want to answer it.
surface level shit, structure, organization. It taught me how to think
Mhm.
critically. Um, Taught me how to prioritize. It taught me how to observe people
Hmm.
without saying a word.
Mhm.
Um, it taught me that sometimes my best thoughts are the thoughts that I don't let nobody else know.
Mhm.
Uh, Shit, man, and I got relationships, bro. Relationships that I have from the army, bro. I are lifelong relationships, man. Literally, you know,
Hmm.
Mhm.
like
What
I
about
met some great people during my time. My wife is one, probably the most important one. You know, um, and with her, I have my kids, and I have my mentors and my leaders. Just great people. But man, that shit, it's a gift and a curse. When you think about it, because the shit I did, man.
What makes it a gift and a curse?
Well, because it always pays. That's a gift. It
yeah, pace?
always pays. But boy, what you endure to get that check, that's the curse.
So I'm assuming you talking about courses and all different type of stuff y'all had to do within there. With that
Mm.
being said, like one of your courses was it damn, I forget what we were just talking about, but it was relating to that question right there, like well being in the army, like when I said like uh what did you learn from going to the army? And the first thing you said was something I kind of want to touch on, but we can come back to that. Um
What about
and
the educational aspect? What did you dive into while you was in the military? And are
Oh
you into that still now? What's the process?
yeah. So okay. So by my job was, I was a financial management specialist,
mhm,
and that branched off into some other stuff, some budget stuff.
See, Diane Morris said she got you 38 for real, for
Thank
real. $38.
Listening to it. Shout out to Diane
you.
Morris, man.
Hey, Auntie.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, so
Douglas says, go on here, spill the tea.
you said,
He said,
He
go
said,
on, spill it, right?
talk to him. Tell him the truth. And tell
Yeah, hey,
yeah,
hey,
I
the
know,
good,
man.
the bad, the ugly, you
Look,
know.
Doug was in the Marines and the Army, bro.
yeah,
Uh,
Yeah.
see.
yeah. So look, all right. So check it. Out.
Hoorah,
I was
hoorah.
I was a financial management specialist by trade. And when I joined, the type of unit we were, you had to have additional duties, right? Not just one. You had to have additional duties, right?
Okay.
So mine ended up being weapons, and so I took a class. I took about a 2-week class, and I've been putting weapons together and fixing them and playing with them for like 18 years now.
Mm.
So I learned that was back in 2004 when I took that class, and then I did a hazardous material transportation course.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, hazmat.
now I found that interesting. I'm a nerd, so I found that interesting. It really wasn't though, but I took that class and like other stuff like combat lifesaver shit, and I did some other more important shit like equal opportunity and master resiliency. Uh I did a lot, man. Education wise, I did a lot, and you know, I I kind of enjoyed that type of stuff because I always like to max shit out. So I go there, half ass pay attention in the class, take the test, max the test. Did you comprehend anything? Yeah, I can do the whole process right now.
So how long was you in?
So I did 17 years.
17 years. So what was your how can I say that? Were there any complications while growing in that system?
Oh hell
That
yeah, bro. Hell
I
yeah.
mean, give us a couple of examples of complications. Did you have any related to race or rank
uh race.
complications? Just could be you've been singled out or anything. Or you feel like you're targeted or something while you was, serving your country and shit.
No, not race, but just me.
Yeah.
I you know, I'm a complex person, man, and I'm really not that complex. I believe in what I believe, and I'm always gonna stick to my guns. Uh, and I feel like one of the reasons why I always got targeted was because I never liked to ask for help. I always like to figure shit out on my own.
Mhm.
And when you deal with when you are faced with people who don't understand that, then it kind of complicates shit for you, you know. Um, so it was really always people that look like me that complicated shit for me, man. Um, but I also, I had like I said, I had great mentors that helped me though, that was the same, you know what I mean? Like, but I had, I was an acquired taste, bro.
Yeah.
Because for my entire career, I said what came to my mind,
Mm.
whether I needed to or whether I didn't. So that's what I fell on, and
You
I
feel,
don't make no excuse for that.
do you feel like some of the stuff that you said, like you said, whatever came to your mind, you said it. Do you feel like that's some of the reason that you may have went through the things that you went through?
Oh, man, because I was always a defender and an advocate for my people.
Okay.
And when I say my people, I mean my soldiers. I mean those whose development and 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 intellect, you know, and everything. I was charged with building these people and advocating for these people and making sure that they progress, you know, and bringing them home from war. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't that's not nothing you take lightly.
Mm.
You know, I couldn't. I refused to be the guy who was the weak ass leader that led the soldiers into war, and when they got there, they didn't know what the fuck to do.
And
You know,
did you cuss their ass out?
man, hell yeah, they hate. Man, listen, my soldiers hated me until they realized how great they were because of the hell I put them through. Hell I put myself through with them. Something you hardly ever see.
Right.
So how was that compared to a deployment or a military training or physical, everything physical you was doing? How does that compare to growing up, even sports or just being on the streets? How does that pressure compare to being in the military? Is it similar or was it
Man, listen. The streets prepared me to survive when I was out there. I ain't gonna lie about that. You know, just really always having to observe where the hell you was at when you was in Memphis, bro. When I got to Iraq, that was like second nature to me.
Douglas Edwards said I can vouch for that, but it was always for the best.
Always for the best, bro. Always for the best. Look, listen. Regardless to what it did for me, I gotta put that out there. Because to be that much of a problem when you advocated because you advocated so strenuously, you a problem. They can't see you as nothing but a problem
Mm-hmm.
because you ain't gonna shut the fuck up until what need to be done get done. That makes people have to do shit they don't want to do.
Okay. What gave you the motivation? What rank did you get out as?
I was a staff sergeant.
So what gave you the motivation to take what you had gone through from the past and everything to push yourself to get to that rank? Well, how did you mentally lock in to make it
And
like to progress?
I mentally locked in because my family needed it, man. It,
Hmm.
it truly it didn't have nothing to do with wanting to get there or not wanting to get there. It came with some financial uh prosperity. Shit. I
Yeah.
needed it, bro. I hunkered down, I buried down and got it because I needed it. We
So
need
did you get married? You lock in with your wife before you joined, or when
no.
you was already in?
I met her after I had been in for a year and like some change, like less than 2 years.
Oh, that's early then.
Yeah, we got married when I
Early.
was 21.
So I
Got married
mean, so you had
in
did
2000.
she? So you had a little motivation even when you was going through the rough times.
Hell yeah, man. I always had motivation.
Let's speak on that. Like you went through a couple of deployments. How many deployments you go through?
For
Four. Sheesh. So how did she help you lock in and keep you kind of focused? Because we know street stuff and being at war is two different things,
way
especially
different,
being away from your
way,
family.
way different. These
Man,
men, these men gonna look at you when they shoot at you. They not gonna just dump and look the other way and run. So that's a huge difference. Um, but my wife, man, listen, she gave me a family,
mhm.
and it seemed like every time I went out there, it grew. You know what I'm saying? So it,
It's the
it,
R
it
and R.
yeah, it, I got her, I got 5 kids, and I had all of that by 2013.
Yeah.
Um, so my last one was definitely the one I was probably the most locked in, tight about coming home in general. You know what I mean? Because Now I got Christian through faith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I got and at that point I got a holy 2013, we 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
7 years in, you know. So by the time I deployed, we was at 10.
Ooh.
About to be at 10. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to leave my wife before we get to 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it was so much shit going on that last one that they didn't tell me about. I found out about it,
Sheesh.
you know. But that's just one of them things, bro. You know, not a lot of men can do that.
Yeah.
You know, can deploy in that environment in that particular situation I was in, do what I did, and be called on how I was called on to protect and to lead.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you, like bro, like they wanted me to, bro, like the dude that was making money decisions, bro. Like that's unheard of. I was a regular ass E6 man, finance guy. Yeah, well, all the teams are out, and we know you and your team, y'all are pretty tight, y'all run these convoys so much, whoopty whoopty. But they want to kill him though, because he
So,
tell. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so explain, like you mentioned finance guy, right? So explain finance guy and how it relates to like what you do now, the CFO.
so what I do now, it's basically what I did in the beginning, just at a whole, at a different level, And when I say what I did in the beginning is I was doing, you know, in the army, the levels of it are different. So at my highest level, I didn't touch anything that I touched in my job today. I didn't touch any accounting stuff. I was all budget, all advisory role, all, you know, I was basically an auditor and an investigator, for lack of a term that people would understand, because a lot of that shit I can't say. So but yeah, that was what I was out there doing. That was like my highest level. And then here now what I do is more like what I did when I was a younger soldier, because it is touching the money, it's touching the checks, it's touching this, it's touching that, but it's touching that at the highest level of my company, because I control everything accounting and finance wise for my company now, along with my boss.
So did you know this role that you have in your new job now? Did you see that while you was a soldier? Did you see the value on your job? Because being in the military, there's a different value placed on you.
Hell no, man.
You didn't see that?
Hell no, man. Hell no, man. Bro,
Did
listen,
you didn't say, "Oh, damn, I'm worth this much outside the military doing the same shit"?
because the whole time I was in, I was building myself to be something different. Once I got out,
Mm-hmm.
it was only after it was only after shit didn't go how I planned. You know what I mean? Like I planned to do 20 at least. I only did 17. I'm retired,
Mm-hmm.
permanently retired. Got the plaque, got it all.
Yes, sir.
Getting the checks and everything. Yeah, checks.
You gotta hit the hey, you gotta hit the horn on that choke.
Hey, hold on, let me find that Johnny hit
Pocket
it.
to make it pocket. Put it in your neck.
Yes, sir. You know what time it is. Big H.O.G shit. Gotta
You
hit that
know,
motherfucker 3, 4 times for my boy. Hey man, so with all of these titles, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of all of these titles, you know what I'm saying, being a soldier, being a leader, being the ranking soldier you was and stuff like that. How did you commit or stay committed to being a father?
man, you know what? I'll say this. That was what suffered. My family, my life, because I always tried to make sure I was making the right decision. You know what I mean? And like to me, it's a good decision to take this time away from developing yourself as a soldier and spend this time with your son or your daughter. Yeah, that's a good decision. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that's not a good decision. But is it the right decision when you know that you got bills to pay, food needs to be purchased, clothes needs to be purchased, the future needs to be thought about, so a lot of times, bro, I really tried to I didn't purposely neglect my family. You know what I'm saying? Like that was never what I did. The decisions I made are the decisions that I knew would benefit us in the long run.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? Like even today, the decisions I make, like I love my mother and my father, bro. I love
Mhm.
them to death. But they can't afford to give me a down payment on the house right now.
Mhm.
Right.
But the position that I'm putting myself in because of what they put in me,
Yeah.
whether my kids need that or not, I'm gonna be able to do that for them. You feel what I'm saying? So when you
Hey,
say,
that
so when
hard.
like like dedicated to being a father, like I'm dedicated to being a father in a way that I feel like my kids ain't gonna understand until they older. Just because I seen what my parents were trying to do, but were never able to do. You see what I'm saying? And I'm taking that shit a step further, bro. I'm doubling down. I'm gonna be able to do that. Fuck that.
Hey, Miss Beverly says, "Speak that talk, Lee."
I love you, mama.
She in here.
Yes,
How you
ma'am.
doing, Miss Mama?
Mama Beverly in the building, man. Hold on, let me hit the
Yeah.
horn for Mama
Hit the
Beverly.
horn.
That's an exclusive drop. Mama Beverly in the building, the lady who birthed this young man that we talking to
Yeah.
right now. I'm sure
Keep
she's
hitting,
very
keep hitting
proud.
that horn.
Keep that junk. All right, I let it play the whole 10 minutes, man. Nah, but, hey, I'm sure she proud. You know what I'm saying? She can look at you and say that she proud, bro.
Oh,
I can look at you and say that I'm proud as a have you as a friend or brother. You know what I'm saying? You always
Yes,
genuine,
sir.
humble, bro. Willing to help at any time. You know what I'm saying? You always for the cause, like team player type dude. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely put into you a lot and something that's gonna benefit you, man. So I forget we was on. That was a good answer though. That was a very good answer. So that was a good answer
okay.
about being a father and all that in one. I can't even lie to you, bro. But born beast like born beast
One
gun
piece good life. Yeah.
born beast gun like baby. So let's hit the horns for that. I need the motherfucking the guns for that.
That
But
damn Tro had a Red Bull, man. The boy is coming out too damn fast, boy. You don't drink Red Bull for the podcast, man. Get you some milk.
hey, got it. I got a question for you.
You got a
When
question for
y'all
me?
was in the
How
when
you
y'all
did that?
Hey, no, I'm saying though. No, I'm saying because you
Yeah,
roasting me
yeah.
right now. So I'm finna ask you, did y'all where them heads feel when y'all was standing front line over
So
there?
did. So did that we leave. We had the green hats on. So
The
we
one
did
you
from the
got
first
on
one
right now.
side. Hey, this ain't the exact one, but we had the green joints too.
Okay.
Hey, that's how you kept the ears warm. Boy, stop
Hey,
playing.
yeah,
Hey, let's get it though. She
I,
said, I'm very proud of my son
I
Lee.
had the hat. Look, I had the hat and the sweater. Stop playing. I
So
had the
y'all,
sweater that
The
could
so y'all
gator.
be used, bro.
they
Yeah.
had y'all over there looking like some dudes that's supposed to be in the goddamn
Hey
the
man, look,
yard.
I was clean with it though. Stop playing with me. Uniform, creased in peace.
All
Uniform,
right, so
creased in peace. Boots shining. Stop playing.
hey, look, so get into this. So the born beast gun life, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like so with you going to the army, you know what I mean? And we know guns is obviously involved in it. Was that an inspiration that you get after being in the army, or were you interested in guns like that before going into the army?
man. I had zero interest in guns before I went to the army, bro.
Okay.
All I knew about a gun before I went to the army is when that motherfucker went off, he supposed to drop or run. Real shit.
Mm.
Drop or run. One of the two. So so I obviously, you go to basic training, you learn how to shoot and shit. I sucked. I think it took me the whole week to finally get it to where I could put 6 bullets in the same spot. But when I tell you in that week, it took me like I learned it, I got it. Oh yeah. I now I shoot, yeah. I put them where I want to put them on the target.
Dangerous man. Dangerous man.
That took so many years. That took so many years of like practice and I did a lot of that type of stuff, when I was in the military because it was what I was interested in and it was what I was good at. So putting together a range or teaching soldiers teaching soldiers fundamentals because you only shoot well if you have good fundamentals. So I was never into like the advanced techniques and tricks and shit like that teaching
Mhm.
soldiers. But I taught soldiers, I harped on the basics because the basics, you can never fail with the basics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, you can't learn advanced shit if you don't know the basics. No way. So, um, so getting into it, as I became a non-commissioned officer, which is when you get to the level where you are in charge of projects and in charge of putting shit together. A range just seemed to be one of the things that I thrived at doing. And so I did them a lot, from the start to the finish, to booking the building and the facilities, the ammo, arranging pickup, being the hazmat transporter, uh man, shit, storing it, you name it, bro. Like from the range on paper to the very last soldier going through and qualifying, bro. I did that shit more times than I can count.
So can you recall, like, that's a unique name, you know what I'm saying? Born Beast Gun Life. So can you recall the situation in your life that inspired you to come up with that name?
So, Born Beast came from, I told y'all, it came from T. Lee, Tavares Lee. Born Beast was something that he inspired because I don't know, he said something in his status one time, and it was in regards to people going stupid about that beast mode bullshit. And he was like, man, he was like, the dudes I know, he was like, ain't no beast mode. He was like, they just beasts.
Mhm.
And so I was like, hell yeah, Born Beast. And so I always give him credit. And whenever Born Beast, takes off to that level, T Lee will be cut a check for sure. Um, so just Born Beast and then Gun Life, right? Where does Gun Life come from? So when I got to Kansas, which is in 2017, my good friend and old battle buddy, Daryl Booker, took me to the range. He took me to the gun range. I was there. My wife and kids still in Chicago. She was still in school, finishing up her CMA program. And so I had PCS on to Kansas by myself. That was my last duty station. So he took me to the range. We shot, I don't know, I think it's probably about 6 or 7 of his guns we shot. But man, shooting them in my regular clothes without fucking 60 pounds of gear. Uh,
Tony's so silly, man.
just yeah, she over there. Y'all know. uh, just man, it just felt so fucking good, bro. And so what I did not know was that just as much as shooting guns felt good, buying them bitches feels just as good. And so Born Beast gun life began after I think I had acquired something like 12 guns.
Mm. How many do you have now?
Uh, 41.
Damn.
Each. So that's an arsenal.
That boy got a damn arms room.
Mm,
That boy Pat, that boy on the collection to the
uh,
collection level of it now.
yeah. So everything from a 5.7 by 28 millimeter to a 338 Lapua Magnum. Yeah, I,
Okay.
I got a mile long shooter. I got some big boy shit that'll destroy a car. Uh, yeah, I got 40s and 45s that put big holes in people to act right. Um,
Yeah, don't come over his house playing.
yeah.
Skip that
Yeah.
house, please.
So my thing is Born Beast Gun Life and the H.O.G podcast. Uh, and
That's what's up.
my work and my family. So I'm not who I was before, man. I don't give a fuck about being that guy no more. That guy I was before I took that uniform off. I'm not him. Um, I've learned not to be him. I've learned to let go because for the longest, forever, I thought that I would never be able to reach those heights again. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I wouldn't. I thought, okay, that's a career of achievements. You probably ain't gonna see that again. You know, so be cool with that, but do what you need to do for your family. You know what I mean?
Man.
And
Hey,
so
go
and
ahead.
so, what's up? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish with what you're saying.
And so in the midst of like still just not trying to be better, but just trying to be what I consider adequate. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit that I do it to the extent I do it to because it's how I feel it should be. You know what I'm saying? Not what society say, not
Mhm.
not what mommy and daddy say, not what wife say. What I feel is adequate. So if if the fucking 5 bedroom ain't good enough, okay, we gonna go get 7.
Okay. So look, I was just gonna mention like, you know, um how would you better yourself? A lot of us as fathers won't, I chastise myself a lot about being a father. Like I do a good job. We all do a good job, but I feel like, working and stuff, I feel like my kids grew up a little fast and stuff like that. Well, not grew up fast in a bad way, but like I feel like we miss parts in their life and
Mm-hmm.
special moments, like because of working so much and trying to be able to provide for them, right?
Yeah.
So if it was one thing you could say, like as a father, like what would you? I was gonna ask you what would you better about yourself as a father, but how would you get more adequate? I mean, what would you do to make yourself, a more adequate father, like with what you was just saying?
So okay. So I'm working on this now. And I told y'all it's about freedom, but it's about having the freedoms that you need to make the shit you want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So what I need is freedom of time, right? Because if I have freedom of time, then I can dedicate my time to my children how I want to dedicate my time to my children, and dedicate my time to my wife how I want to dedicate my time to my wife, right? However, you don't have these things until you put the work in, right? So you build a foundation, and it's 4 freedoms: time, relationships, finance.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta have you cannot be worried about anything financially and say you have freedom of time, because if you are, you don't. If you worried about any situation and your budget if shit change, if inflation keep going up and you worried about the money, you don't have freedom of time.
Mhm.
You don't have freedom of relationship. What you have is you have a conundrum that keeps you working your ass off, prioritizing working your ass off because you know that's what you need to do. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where I find myself. And so now that I'm focused on being able to control my time, that's what I'm gonna do to become adequate. I'm
Okay.
gonna put the work in. I'm gonna build a foundation, make the shit work, and once it works, then we gonna have what we need to go forward. But I can't neglect not building it how it's supposed to work. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
the shit take time, and then you gotta look at the fact that I'm not starting over, but I'm starting over to get back. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So, hey, Born Beast Gun Life, you know what I'm saying? Explain like the movement of it and like the things you've done already, like,
Yeesh.
up until this point with Born Beast Gun Life. Because I know you was mentioning something about having like a channel at one point,
Yeah.
and, and
So,
then we can get into the merch and stuff after that.
so I got a channel. And like uh to be 100% transparent about the channel, man. The channel, I started the channel because somebody told me I shouldn't wait. Um, but when I looked at what I wanted to do with the channel, I just didn't have enough. You know what I mean? I didn't
Or
have
you feel like, you didn't have enough.
right,
Cause all the time, enough ain't really what you gotta have to get some
right,
shit
right,
going.
right, right. And so, I really didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do, to be honest. Uh, and so I was like, shit, I just need to keep getting guns. And so because I needed to keep getting guns, I was like, okay, if you need to keep getting guns, you probably need to get another damn job. So I got one job. And then that was like accounts payable for a construction company. And then I was buying guns. And then I was like, okay, this shit ain't working out. So I got to get another job. Now, hence my job I have now. But I didn't foresee this job becoming what it has became. I didn't know that I was truly gonna be expected to come in and replace a person that's been in place for 30 plus years. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
So,
so
hey,
within that, the opportunity to attempt to get it to the point where they'll trust me with it has been, it's been a roller coaster, bro. But you know me, man, I'm always down for the ride. So fuck
straight up. So, if you don't mind, we're gonna get into a little bit of the, what the earlier beginning of Born Beast Gun Life right here in the YouTube
it.
channel.
What was I? Oh, bro, that 450 bullshit. That
Look at that boy position.
boy.
That boy position.
Yee. He sang it too.
Uh,
Aretha Franklin.
and you really got these with you real.
So explain a little bit of what's going on while it's going on.
Okay, so right now this 450 Bushmaster is a big boy caliber, and that platform that I got it that I had on wasn't performing, like it wasn't putting. I was trying to cycle 5 rounds through the magazine, and the shit just wouldn't work. And so I had changed the buffer, and I had changed the spring, and I think I was getting there, and I might have got there in that video. I might not have, but I had my guy, Rick. Shout out to Rich if he watching.
Shout out to who? Richard or Ricky?
Rick.
Ricky.
Richard. All right. Shout out Richard.
Content. In this case, you want to post.
Big boy shit. So another thing, Lee, we're doing this what you're doing right now because this is a good example for people that purchase guns and things like that, right? How important can you explain how important it is for people who purchase guns to go to the gun range and practice?
Oh man, listen. So all of the guns that I'll carry, or the the couple that I'm comfortable with my wife carrying, if she need, because she won't shoot her 380. I put over 1,000 rounds through them all, man. Like I got 245s and 340s that I'll carry. I call them everyday carry. The technical term is everyday carry. Um, and I got 245s and I got 340s and I got a 10 millimeter Glock. Those are all my ED. I done put 1,000 rounds plus through every single gun. I know how every gun operates. I can take them all apart, probably blindfolded, put them back together. Like, yeah, they all function. And you have to, you like that familiarity with your weapon. You have to have that familiarity with your weapon, because you don't never know when you're gonna have to use it and what situation you're gonna be in when you use it. So if you're not familiar with it, that's less thoughts you can give to your reaction,
Mm-hmm.
and more room for error. You see what I'm saying? Because if I know my gun, I'm not worried about my gun when I pull my gun. You see what I'm saying? But if I don't know my gun, if I don't trust my gun, I'm worried about my gun. And that takes away from me. That takes away from me my focus on the situation.
Yeah, for what you need to be
If
doing.
I,
Hey,
if I pull my gun, and if I pull my gun, and as soon as I pull my gun, I pull the trigger. I know the trigger going off. I know that the target is going to be engaged and appropriately engaged, and I'm going to be good. Um, that that's easy, right? But if I pull a gun, I don't know, worried about the gun, hope the gun fire, I'm gonna pull the trigger with less confidence. I'm gonna engage the target with less confidence. I might miss
right.
just because I'm not pulling the trigger with confidence and I'm not engaging the target with confidence. I might miss, and he can be in point blank range. That shit ain't uncommon.
Right.
That shit is not uncommon. You miss a motherfucker that's 3 feet from you. You could do that for
And
sure.
if,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
if you get time to get into like some just kicking it and celebrating with us after these little few things we got left, we can get into that too, like scenarios, like examples on what how we see this in the everyday life with people. You can see that people ain't been going to train and do different things like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I want to see that jacket. You need to show them that jacket right there. That
Yeah,
hoodie.
hey, show the merch. Let's get into the merch, man. Show them the
Please
merch.
show them the
So
merch.
this is a remix jacket right here. I see you got something on the sleeves. Okay.
Yep.
You got the podcast logo on
Us,
the
that's us
sleeve,
on the sleeves.
hitting
Yeah.
their ass down there. Where you at right now?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Vietnam.
On the
Yes, sir.
road with it.
And then
Happy
the
birthday from the H.O.G podcast show.
Yes, Steve.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Shit. Hey, let's get let's get peed up, man. Let's get peed
Miss
up.
Beverly said, "Hey, Miss Beverly said that's too many guns. Look at it, he got the big logo on the back now.
yeah.
Let's get peed up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? One more
What
time
you
for it. I got some in my cup already. It ain't too much, but let's get peed up.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Now you know I gotta pee up right, man. This I can't do too much because we going to the range in the morning. We shooting all fully
Yeah,
auto.
yeah,
But
we can't do you too bad.
that level though. I'm getting
It
on that.
is your, but hey, it did say celebration too, though. So we gotta celebrate now. And that is involved in the celebration. Yeah, man. So everybody that's tuned in right now, y'all make sure y'all hit the comments with the big happy birthday for the born beast king himself, Financial Lee. You know what I'm saying? We just tuning in, tapping in with his personal life, what he got going on with Born Beast, where he came from, what made him go into the
And
army
I lost that hat and I'm so pissed.
growing up in Memphis, man.
Oh,
we gotta make sure you get another hat, man.
bro, I'm so yeah. I didn't even want to talk about it till the weekend was over. She gonna bring it up today.
That's popping too. The image
Yeah.
popping out in there.
Hat,
So,
dog.
so
Oh,
explain
God.
so explain the merch, this merch that we're looking at right now. Like people that see that and want to inquire and buying it, you know what I'm saying, following the brand. Like
Who you want me to explain? You want God to explain?
Gotti can explain if he feel like it, but it's your day, so
Well, he made it. That's the man
so,
behind.
so if you want any of the Born Beast Gun Life merch, man, just tap in with any one of us, man. Cheddar, Financial Lead, or myself, and we'll get you together, man. Come with the little hand. Put the money in the little hand, please.
go ahead.
Just a little background about the logo, right? Okay, so if you look at the logo,
Let me see if
what
I
you
find it.
get,
Let me.
the overall picture, right? The overall picture, the bulldog, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. Like that's what y'all say, the debate master,
Hey,
the
no, for my
he's
nigga
the
birthday.
debate master. I'm that motherfucker, man. I'm the dog with the bone all the time. You know? And then 901, that's self-explanatory, you know. And then you see Alabama Crimson Tide on there, you know. That's my team, man. That's y'all
That's,
know, bro. Like I
yeah,
love
that's
Alabama football,
that's the
dog.
people that be having them cussing and shit like that. Stop playing with the big born beast gun life shit.
So yeah, man. So born
Okay.
on life, with the yeah.
Mhm.
YouTube. So he gonna have a lot more coming on y'all. As y'all heard, my boy got fought at one of them. You know what I'm saying? This man got an arsenal. You know what I'm saying? He big in the guns. He big in the finance. He big in the family shit. You know what I'm saying? And this has been, is a
Oh,
great interview with him. Just getting into detail who he is. You know what I'm saying? A boy be laid back. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really like he said. He explained to y'all like he ain't really on the forefront of stuff. Like he ain't really like being in front of the camera like that, but he do it with us. He have fun. And we just had him on there the other night talking shit, man. We like I said, we're gonna have to start that seemed like a Bible class he was teaching niggas the other night, you know what I'm saying? They
man.
was tapping in, they were having fun, they was engaging
It,
with the conversation and everything. So
it's when it comes to that, bro. Listen, when it comes to that, it's just so much that we need to know, man. That like I learned, and like I promise you, bro. I promise you, the motherfucker that put that book in my hands probably regret that shit to this day. Because once that them floodgates open and I started realizing what the hell, bro.
please don't
Bro,
he protect
appreciate
his
you.
family.
Wow.
Hey bro, can we have some fun with you though?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now we getting into the celebration part of things, you know what I'm saying? Again, y'all tuned into the H.O.G podcast show. It's the big H.O.G financial lead birthday. It's tomorrow actually, but we celebrating with him tonight because he got big things going on tomorrow. So
His birthday time over here.
yeah, it's his birthday.
Hey.
So we're gonna have to
Yeah,
PPP it
heard
up. But hey, explain to them about what you doing tomorrow. Can you give them a little detail about what you got going on for your birthday?
range day, right? So Roy Jones Jr. is a gun enthusiast.
We sure do, Miss Beverly.
Yeah. He's a gun enthusiast, and it's it's a company called Guns and Boxing LLC. They put this range day together, and so what's gonna happen is you got some big gun tubers that's gonna be here. I'm talking about folks like Black Rambo, who has 6K or six figures in subscribers, and he has his own ammo, and he got a nice brand. Guys like Mark Chopper, who is a customizer, and he do some awesome work. So just to name a few guys, man, like it's a lot more. But basically, for all Foliados, me and my wife and I will have the opportunity to shoot all. I think it's the guns that the keynotes are bringing, plus some other display weapons that they have. Like, I know for a fact Jay the Shooter is a guy who is known for, he's figured out a way to, like, legally make firearms fully automatic, and his product, his brand is just shooting through the moon. So go meet him tomorrow. We got a meet and greet with all of the keynotes. And then we go out on the range, and she's gonna get a chance to shoot everything. I'm gonna get a chance to shoot everything, and it's just gonna be a good time, man.
Hey, so look, we know you got a lot going on, you know what I mean, but we want to have some fun with you, take some shots and have some fun. So I want to run a sponsorship of the night. You know what I'm saying? This episode of the H.O.G podcast is sponsored by the Born Beast Gun Life, Orleans Kitchen, and also CT Detailing,
Yes,
Interior
sir.
Detailing to be exact. You know what I mean? So we gonna run your birthday sponsorship, and then when I come back on, we want to have some fun with you. Like, we're going into like say it or sip it. If you want to play something like that, we can do some
Oh,
like.
let's do it.
How do you think we?
Let's
How do you think
do
we
it.
can do? God, do you think we can come up with some questions real quick for him off the top?
Oh man, this dude that knew me for 15 years. He
I
knows
already know. Look,
me.
you probably thinking right now. All right, we're gonna be right back here, child, man. We taking a break.
From a city where you can't go. From a block where they bang on. Oh, niggas shooting with no aim on. Oh, we definitely singing it's the same song. I'm from a city where you can't go. From a block where they bang on. Oh, niggas shooting with no aim on. Oh, we definitely singing it's the same song.
Big smooth shit. You know what it is. Shout out to CEO Gotti on that motherfucker, man. The intro. You know what's going on. Big HOG shit, man. Look, so we've been having an interview with our brother, financial leader tonight, just talking about the personal side of things. Talking about the personal side of things, you know what I'm saying? And we just trying to have some fun with them now, you know what I mean? We done asked him all the little stiff questions. We done gave him a motherfucking questionnaire like he was in an interrogation room. Y'all know the father side of him. Y'all done got to know why he went to the military, where he grew up at. So you guys have got a lot of information in one segment. You should be putting something in a nigga pocket. Nah. But hey, his cash app is rolling across the bottom of the screen, you know what I'm saying? And it is his birthday. So show him some birthday love, you know what I'm saying? He do a lot for the podcast. He definitely come with some powerful messages. He definitely stand out, bro, and speak his mind. But it's always a message behind what we do, and I enjoy him being on here. We have a lot of fun and stuff like that. So when our brother get back, we're gonna get into like some shit that we can ask him to make his ass get drunk with us before he get out. Cause we know he got a long day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like,
You gotta be right on that range.
All right.
10. We start at 10, and it just depends on when Bay get tired, for real, for real.
Okay.
'Cause
Well, that,
I think we gonna drive out there. Cause I don't know how long. I mean, it's gonna be an after party and some other shit going on. But
okay. So, Gotti, when we play this Say It or Sip It, I want to go into like different categories, right? So, for example, we can say guns. I need you to hit his ass with 2 of them motherfuckers because you know what type of shit he can do. We want to get him kind of a little bit tipsy before we get him off the phone. So pick some shit that's gonna make his ass plead the fifth.
Lord.
See it or sip it.
Thank you.
This is the thing we do here on the H.O.G podcast, y'all. That's tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you can get all the content. So sometimes we just come up with different cultures of how we play it. If we got an artist on here, we might play it about artists from their area, comparing them, and then if they can't make a decision and they plead the fifth or say, I just ain't gonna say nothing about it, then they gotta take a shot. So that's what it's called. Say it or sip it. And hopefully we get his ass like before the end of the goddamn show. It's his birthday. So we don't want him throwing up, but we want him feeling good though. So being from North Memphis, let's go with music first. I'm gonna go with music first. I'll let Gotti think about something else or another topic like guns or something like that. But let's go with music first. So let's give me 2 from North Memphis. Let me think real hard. Let's say the Project Pata and who would I put Project Pata up against from North Memphis? Let's say the Fraser Boy. Project Pata or Fraser Boy?
Project Pat or Fraser Boy?
Yeah.
Man, why you gonna do me like that?
Project or Fraser Boy? They your side of things, so are you gonna say it or are you gonna sip it?
No, it wouldn't even be. If I had to choose, it wouldn't be him. I'm gonna sip it, man. Fuck.
All right, fuck it. We're gonna sip it with you.
Goddamn.
I love both of them dudes, man. They both dope as motherfuckers, man.
I
You
know
can't do me like that. That's why you did me like that, cause you knew I wasn't gonna choose.
See it or sip it.
Oh, let's do this. I got TV shows for you.
No. Are you going with the 40? Or are you going with the Desi close range?
They call me Big 40, don't they?
Yeah.
Big 40. Yeah, we go with that 40. That 40.
That 40.
40 wild.
That motherfucking Desert Eagle for sure, bruh. That motherfucker for sure, bruh.
So you gonna have to so what are you saying? Is you picking both of them or is you saying
sound like you pick both of them?
if you picking both
hell
of them,
no. The 40. Bro, you going night with the 40.
Okay.
That's look, you gonna catch me with the 40 on me 95% of the time anyway.
Right. All right. So I got something else for your ass though. I'm gonna make your ass drink something. You ain't gonna be able to get away with all of it now. Now you smart nigga.
See it or sip it.
You're not gonna be able to escape all this shit. You a smart guy though. But hey, so the Jeffersons or Good Times?
That's the Jeffersons, bro.
All right.
Yeah, the Jeffersons, dog.
No, because both of them were good to me. You know what I'm saying?
We've been watching the Jeffersons though.
8-year-old.
My baby girl, bro. My baby girl love the Jeffersons, dog.
Look, check it out then. Since you want to play around, since like you just stomping on shit, right? So we gonna go to a sports motherfucker, right?
Oh shit.
Nigga. LeBron or Kobe? Get your drink. Get your drink.
Ain't no drink. Kobe.
Damn. I'm
All
doing
right,
bad. I'm doing bad with the questioning.
let's see. Sanaa Lathan or Jada Pinkett?
Because you can't be in the room right now.
In front your wife.
Hey, just act like, look, just act like she ain't there, bro.
In front your
I'm,
old lady. You heard me?
I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm
You
just in
drink,
this. I'm drinking.
you drinking.
Yeah, I'm drinking. I'm drinking.
All right, God, I need your help on this one though. So, what's the guy? Okay, I get it. So, Spike Lee or John Singleton?
Uh,
Oh, that's tough. Hold on, let me drink from the last one though. Mm-hmm. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. Anyway.
We're trying to get you ready for the performance. You perform tonight, don't you?
Oh yeah, hey, man. Listen, I'm
Yeah, you hit
already.
the stage at about
Hey,
12.
man. Hey, man. I was a 5-star recruit. You ain't know.
we just staging the pieces right now.
I was a,
And
I
that
was
boy
a
hit the
five. I was a
stage at
5-star
12.
recruit. Man, you ain't know.
That boy hit the stage at 12, man.
Mhm.
All right. So what you saying to John Singleton and Spike Lee?
Fuck, bro. What we talking about? We talking about
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood versus Crooklyn versus Do the Right Thing versus
School days, nigga.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
have
man.
to
Let's sip
say
it.
I'm gonna drink. Fuck, I'm gonna drink.
Fuck it, let's pull up.
I'm gonna drink. Yeah, I can't.
All right, where we going, Gotti?
What was it? I just want to drink.
Uh, since we drinking at 1942 or the Closet Azul.
Hold on, he got to sip that first. Say it or sip it on the H.O.G podcast show. Y'all know what time it is. Little bro birthday tonight. He getting toasted.
So what we had we didn't had them all though. So Kazazu or man, you tripping.
Oh, the 42.
Go to sleep. I'll wake you up. Kazazu or 42. I'm gonna have to say Kazazu, man.
All right. You got
Okay. Let me see. What do I have? I'm trying to go into some movies here. So I'm kind of confused on what I want to say for this shit because
Wait, I got one.
Martin or Fresh Prince?
This motherfucker.
Martin or Fresh Prince.
Y'all sister about to send y'all one in the motherfucking comments.
Okay.
In the comments. Go ahead.
She about to send y'all one in the comments.
No, I got so many
Nigga, that
movies.
nigga in the
Y'all,
bed.
hey, y'all, who else in the comments? Y'all feel free to participate. Feel free to hit them with one and to say it or sip it.
Oh,
Hey, I got one for you. Charleston White or Kanye West?
hold on. Let me. I need to go get some ice right quick so I can pour me some more.
You know he better kick shit now.
Son,
Now
where your sub at?
come on, substitution. Hop on in there, sis.
I said Florida boxing or Alabama football.
You know what he gonna pick over there though.
No.
Florida or Alabama?
Green.
I don't know what he gonna say about that. But you got to finish this question. But yeah,
I think he behind on the shot too, cause we didn't get his ass about 2 rounds in a row.
All right, man. So
We ain't gonna leave him too dusty.
hold up, wait. So I got a drink for John Singleton and Spike.
Yep.
I got a drink for Floyd versus Alabama football. You a motherfucker. You knew that.
So that's a double shot. We ain't driving over tonight, is we?
Mm-mm. And the food already here too.
So you are good.
Oh shit. Damn, nigga, this Trisette hit nice.
I bought shot cups.
What you talking about? I
So
got up, babe.
So,
I'm not because I
I
ain't
got
really
one. I got one.
hold on, man. Hold up. I'm not because these shots are gonna keep piling up. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up.
shut up. Go and get you
Hold
some
on.
water then.
Hold
Go
on.
and get you some water then.
Let me catch up.
Hey, look at your sis. Your look at your auntie. She said Charleston White. Charleston White got the old school nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. They love his point of view, nigga. Hey, my boy finna kick shit. He hate both of them. That's why I gave him both of them. Not hate in a hating sense, neither. Like just like feel like they make some stupid comments sometimes. That's it, y'all. That's it.
Beyond that though, for real. But yeah, I know, man. Please, I know, man. I'm not
He
going
caught
to
up.
jail hating them niggas, bro.
Hey, look, your
You
auntie
caught
said,
up now.
look, Douglas
Yeah,
Edwards
we up.
Spike Lee should have won that one.
That's why I drank, bro, because I love them both.
Right.
What we got? What's next? Come on, I'm caught up.
Miss Tanya, or Miss Beverly.
Yes, babe.
He drank. Yeah, don't you better drink or your ass gonna be sleeping on the floor tonight.
Hey, this motherfucker a bed too though. This couch I was sitting on, this motherfucker a bed too though.
Oh, okay, so you good then, my nigga. Make the decision. It's on you.
He said Miss Tanya or Miss Bet, man.
The food already there. The food already there, so you good.
Yeah.
All right, what we was at with it. So we just did what you do, guy. You said okay, you did Miss
Tanya,
Beverly.
Miss Beverly. Yep.
Man, I drunk, no hesitation.
What do I want to say to him? So you ain't never drink to the Kanye or the Charleston.
So did.
So
I got it now.
What?
So you got to do on them. I don't want to know who you hate the most. Who the dumbest?
So I got to choose one between Charleston and Ye, who the dumbest.
Who the smartest?
Who the smartest?
Well, both of them smart and dumb. So
who the smartest?
Drank anyway.
So which one I'm answering? Who the smartest or who the dumbest?
What Cho said.
Both of them smart and dumb. So we got to drink anyway.
Smart dumb niggas.
Hey, look, one PPP prayed up, papered up, and pulled up for the Kanye and the Charleston White verses, man. Come on.
For real.
That's what
We said we had to get you tipsy though.
Man, y'all getting me there too.
I know you back there right now.
Shit.
R&B kid, what's up with you, bro? My nigga said R&B kid checking into the dopest coming. Podcast coming out.
I got let's see.
Boogie.
Greenery.
Yes, sir.
Greenery.
What'd you say, baby?
He said greenery or drinkery.
Greenery. Or the Pro 28.
Really? You probably gonna be like this a dirty motherfucker.
Nope.
Greenery.
So hold on. Before we go to the next genre, like what is Pro 28?
Hit him.
Okay. The drink.
Pro 2A.
Okay.
Is that some Second Amendment?
Is that
Second Amendment?
No.
He gonna tell you.
No.
Pro 2A.
Pro 2A.
Uh,
Got a lot to do with him.
yeah. So are you? So are you? So are you for the guns or are you for the truth?
Okay.
And personally, I'm for the tree just because I know there's enough motherfuckers without me for the guns. So
Yeah.
we gonna always be good on that front.
Man, listen,
We
definitely
gonna
gonna.
always be good on that front.
So
Like
we
it
know
ain't.
what.
Hey, look. Look. I'm a small cog. I'm a small cog in a big,
What
big,
up,
big, big,
R&B
big.
kid?
My boy said checking into the dopest up and coming podcast
You
out
feel me?
H.O.G, man. And that's real talk, you know what I'm saying? No cap. No cap.
You know
Hey,
it.
You should
so we
name.
got my brother. I think we got my brother a little tipsy right now. I'm gonna
But
come
hold
up.
on though.
Look,
So,
look. He said, "Don't answer. Lee is a setup."
oh, so Charleston White. Oh yeah. Uh, what you doing? Charleston White. Oh yeah. Who the dumbest? Yay, for sure. Just cause, just cause really, man. Like you want people, to
I got him though, guys. Watch this. I
I
got
got one. I got one too.
you
That's my
want
last
people
one
to
too.
feel like you understand. You want people to feel like you understand they struggle by falling on your sword and losing. But like what I think he fails to realize is like, bro, the way things correct themselves, you'll end up a billionaire again probably before this year is over with. Just because of the way shit corrects itself. Like those brands that dropped him, regardless of what he said against
yeah,
who
and
he said it
he
against,
still worth 400 mil.
they
So
still,
yeah,
have, I feel like I want to say Adidas and Gap, they probably yeah, they gonna rectify them situations before the end of the year. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Yeezys all over again and
They
Gap.
already continue to produce Yeezys without the name Yeezy on it, just as Adidas brand.
yeah.
Yeah,
So they can do that because look, the Jays is in charge, man. Hey, look,
yeah.
this is what we playing.
Say it or sip it.
So it's our brother birthday today, financially the 38th special, man. You know what I mean? I got one more for him. Gotti got one more for him. What I'm gonna say is this: Fred Hammond or Malcolm X.
Mm, mm.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
I told you that one. You
Yes,
motherfucker.
sir. Nah, he ain't never told me that. I just be
I
listening.
did. I did.
No, sir. No, sir.
I did. I did. I
You
did.
did
I
not,
know I
sir.
told you that one.
You did not,
I
sir.
know I told you we had some conversations around both them dudes, and I
Oh,
know you know.
no.
You a
Nah,
dirty motherfucker,
you
bro.
didn't mention how
You
you
a
feel.
dirty motherfucker,
You didn't
boy.
mention how you feel about each one, but you ain't never, you know what I mean? So is you saying the
You a
shit?
dirty motherfucker, boy. Cause we did had a conversation around both of them dudes, and you already know. You know I'm drinking on that,
All
man.
right, bet that. So Lee gonna be like this probably by the end of the morning.
Nah, this Tristet
Hopefully not
smooth as
though, but
fuck,
my
though.
boy got some chicken over there.
I'm feeling
There you
good
go.
though, and I got some chicken, and some macaroni and cheese, and some mashed
Oh man.
potatoes, and
Look at
some
Oh
biscuits,
man.
and some more shit.
well,
Yeah,
Oh man.
we finna let you get to it. We just gonna let God hit you with this other question,
Yeah.
and then we can close it out for you.
Oh, hold on, my wife got one too.
Go ahead, Mrs.
What?
Miss.
What she
Nigga,
say?
she just asked me, to choose between.
Cedric Worston.
My nigga.
Oh, God.
She just asked me to choose between my nigga that been my nigga since kindergarten and got it. Man, let me go ahead and drink, bro.
See it or sip it.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you wanna know you?
Was that
You
nigga
on
was
your
the
way.
best
You
man
on
in
your
my
way.
wedding. That nigga was the best man in my wedding. That nigga Gotti been my nigga since forever, nigga. I ain't choosing between. I don't give a fuck.
Big 08. Hey, so look, what you got, Gotti?
Oh yeah, last one. Big Thuggin podcast or Convos with Cliff.
I should let them bitches go off until his ass reply.
His ass reply.
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's take a drink.
Fuck it, I ain't taking no drink. You said big thuggin'. You said big thuggin' or Convos with Cliff.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Well, since how big thuggin' don't look like nothing we do. I'll say big thuggin'.
All right.
Okay. Big thuggin'.
Big
Oh,
Thuggery.
I mean, I mean. Yeah.
yeah, that's how Hey, look, it's been a great night, man. We having fun. You know, our brother gotta get. He gotta perform by 10. He gotta perform by 10:30 because it's 8:40 something right now. If he wait to 12 to perform, it might not be. Yeah, it might not be. The performance might end early, so we gonna let our brother perform and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got a performance coming up. He hitting the stage soon.
Yeah, crazy as hell. I ain't no stage fright, nigga.
For the itis. For the itis kid.
Hey, so one more. Hey, can we do this shit one last time for the road like Chris Brown? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
One shot for the road. One shot for the road because we've been on this giant. They done learned a lot about you. They know about the Born Beast Gun Life shit. They know about the father. They know about the CFO. They know about the militant. They know about the relationship that we all built here together. They know that we the motherfucking H.O.G podcast show. So one time for the motherfucking man, we're going to put them up for the 3 Ps. Y'all know what you got to do to stay a hog or a hog get that stay prayed up.
Stay papered up.
And stay pulled up, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, with that being said, man, we're gonna let y'all get back to y'all regular scheduled days. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Big 38 special shout out birthday to our brother Financial Lee, man. We appreciate him for being who he is, what he brings to the podcast, and everything that he does on a regular day basis, from being a father, protector, you know what I'm saying, financial coach, you know what I mean, different things like that. We really appreciate what you do here on the H.O.G podcast show, man. And y'all make sure y'all tap in and tune in with us. We don't know what we got coming up next, but we're going to let y'all know, so y'all stay in tune with the Travel Vlog and H.O.G podcast show page, man. Again, we out of there.
The things I've been through wasn't